Hi there, hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to another video. The KD4 is back. This special edition is absolutely stunning, and this is the Year of the Dragon 2.0. So this particular colorway goes for 150 US dollars or 190 Canadian dollars here. The regular retail price is set at 130 bucks for the KD4 this year. Some special editions go for like 10 to 20 bucks more. The usual Nike stuff, like take the Ja 1 for example. It was supposed to be very budget friendly, but then the prices were just all over the place. The Galaxy colorway drops on the 15th. These will officially release on February 7th. That makes it exactly 12 years after the original release. What was I doing 12 years ago? Just graduated high school and started university, I think. This time around, the Year of the Dragon colorway is completely different. I am such a big fan of the design and execution. I actually never had a pair of the KD4s back then, so can't compare directly, but today we'll go over all the good stuff that you need to know about these and also how they perform on the court based on my experience so far. Let's get started. The special box just turns me on right away. It matches the cream and brown color combination on the shoe. And then you get a little gold dust bag in there. A lucky charm for Chinese New Year also, full of nice details. The dragon that wraps around the KD logo looks really cool to me, especially with the way it turned out on the heel. It just creates an elegant style on top of a silky smooth base. All right, just a couple of things to point out. This pair comes with a gum bottom. Dust pickup was okay. The rubber does feel sturdy enough to last you a while, and we'll get into the traction performance very soon. Materials wise, a lot of fusing on the upper, especially covering the toe box, but there are some thinner parts moving towards the midfoot area that do make it breathable enough. Very little padding on the interior, so it's not really a shoe that feels soft and plush on feet. They are for sure on the lighter side, coming in at just over 390 grams. For size 10.5, or basically 400 grams even. Good core feel too, by the way. More on how the KD4 performs. This is a retro, not a Pro-Tro, so we didn't get any updates on the tech, but it's a typical midsole setup that gets the job done. 4-foot cushion is not the best on these with a zoom unit up front. I don't know how they were back then. As of now, I didn't quite feel it much, but in general, it's not too stiff or clunky on feet. The heel presses down pretty softly, to my surprise. Like, if you think about it, more than a decade later, a lot of their modern performance models today are still using this same formula, except it just might be a 4-foot zoom unit plus Cushlang instead of Phylon. So no problems with the cushion. It's not terrible. Traction was also enough to get you to a hard stop every time down the floor. This gum also wasn't very loud and squeaky, especially because I've only used these on dusty courts so far, but performance on dust was solid. You probably need to wipe frequently, but they grit pretty hard for me consistently. So traction is a highlight from its performance. With the fit, you can either go true to size or half size up. True to size is a tight and snug fit for me. My feet are slightly on the wider side for reference. KDs, as most of you may know already, are generally narrow and better suited for slim feet. So this one is also particularly snug in the toe box. And that's why I think you can go half size up to get just a little bit of wiggle room inside for your feet. Otherwise, it may be too tight. What else? Stability is fine. They do feel light and fast on feet. A lot of shoes that come with a midfoot or 4-foot strap, I personally found them to be a gimmick. But this one does add a little bit to the lockdown, so it feels nice and secure. Also, no heel slippage or anything. Overall, I think it's a beautiful pair. Performance isn't elite, especially compared to a lot of the best performers that we have today, but it's still up to the standard and sufficient for an average player like me. Good traction, nice core feel, and no excessive weight slowing you down out there. But please let me know how you feel about these down in the comments. Either this particular colorway or just the KD4 in general. Thank you so much for watching. This month is crazy packed, so I'll check back in very soon. See you on the next one.